Hi, I'm Random Jon. Now, I have not been posting videos for a while because, well, I don't really know what videos I wanted to post. But now I do. So, but yeah, basically what I wanted to originally do was do a bunch of sketches, like funny comedy sketches to put on this channel. And I'm still going to do that. It's just I wanted to have something that I could do as a kind of weekly thing to upload. So I'm going to do stories. I have a lot of embarrassing moments of my life, some of which I don't even want to put on camera, but I will anyway because, well, I'm a masochist apparently. Yeah, so this is story number 1. So I went to this Halloween party with my buddy Ashton, and it was his girlfriend's Halloween party. So all her friends were there, and I was there because I'm his best friend. So our other buddy Paul had brought over a bunch of alcohol. Now, me with alcohol is like ticking time bomb waiting to happen. So basically, my friend Paul decides to give me some alcohol. We got rum, we got vodka, we got Coke. So I'm mixing a drink, and I had already knocked one back, so I'm knocking back another drink, and then it's my third drink. I'm making my drink, and then two girls come into the room with me and Paul. It's Elizabeth and her friend Jasmine. Now, Jasmine, not at all like the Disney princess we all think that it is. No. Now, Jasmine is like, I'm not even gonna explain it. I'm just gonna say I would not go anywhere near that if I was sober. Now, when they came in, Elizabeth asked me and Paul, "Doesn't Jasmine look pretty?" To which Paul, who hadn't had sex in 2 years, and apparently that was affecting him somehow, went, "Yeah, man, she looks hot." And me, already having 2 drinks in, decides to be a frickin' smartass. And I said, "Give me a minute. I'm making my drink." And I make it. It's all done. I look directly at Jasmine and do this. She is now. And to that, my friend Ashton, who was sitting on the bed, was looking at us like, "Oh, shit." And me, I just didn't care because I'm like, whatever, I don't give a shit. And then Jasmine was like, "Oh, thank you." Yeah, she completely just misunderstood the entirety of that entire what I was saying. A bit goes into the party. We're all drinking, but I'm like, this is me sober. This is me frickin' plastered. I'm like here. I'm like that close to frickin' just being passed out and just done. And so I'm sitting down. Everybody's like, the party has fully begun. There's music blasting. I'm singing along to every single song. Elizabeth comes up and sits beside me. And I'm like, "Hey, what's that?" Hey, John. Jasmine really likes you." Alright! Who's Jasmine? So, a bit more goes into the night, maybe like 5 minutes later. And Jasmine comes over, gives me a drink, and just sits there with me for like 2 minutes. I'm drinking my drink, and then she just pounces on me. I'm just like, whoa, shit. And we are making out, and oh my god. I didn't care at the time because I was drunk, but I regretted it the next morning insanely. But here's the thing. You see, you think that's where the story ends, but it's not. Not at all. For you see, we were making out, and then I guess when I'm really drunk, I fuck up making out. So we're making out, and then she just stops. She gets off and leaves. And I'm like, alright, yeah, party, woo! Yeah, and then she goes and makes out with my buddy Mick. And I'm like, alright, buddy, yeah. And I did not care. I was just drinking. It's getting near the end of the night. I'm fucking wasted. I was on the ground going, shake it like a Polaroid picture, like humping the floor. And I was just not ready to move. Then Elizabeth comes down and says, okay, everybody has to go upstairs. And I'm sitting on the ground like, I don't want to move. No, you have to go upstairs, okay? You have to, okay? We all sleep in the same room. So nobody has any funny business. So I get up and I'm like, alright, whatever. So I get up in the room. My buddy Ashton and his girlfriend are in the bed. And I guess what the plan was Elizabeth didn't want my buddy and his girlfriend to have sex. So it ended up working, and I kind of feel bad though, because what happened after that was we were all lying down on the floor, and Ashton and his girl were in the bed, and then something happened. I could hear this, and all I could hear was, what the fuck? Apparently, my buddy decided, you know what, fuck it. There's people below us, but I'm just gonna continue on anyway. To which, I was actually kind of impressed by that. I was like, huh, he's actually going through with this. Good on him. But my drunk self decided to not just think those words, but kind of say them. So, all you hear in the room is, and then I just pop up and say, nicely done! And everybody in the room just starts laughing. Oh my god. I felt so bad for Ashton though, afterwards. Because I'm like, oh, I just ruined his night. But, yeah, so the next morning came. Everybody told me what happened. Everything I did. And, Jessica was looking at me like disappointed, really. Just, She was off with Mick, and, that was the end of it, but I didn't really care. Like I said before, she was not anything special, so whatever. So yeah, moral of this story, don't drink. That's the best advice I could give you. Don't drink. Because you will end up with messed up stories and just weird ass memories that are foggy and disgusting. But, yeah, that's the end of this video, so I will leave you with the random fact of the day. So yeah, that was the random fact of the day. Now, thank you for watching, and please click that subscribe button. It really helps me out. And you know, all that other YouTube jargon, I'm sure you know, you're all very educated. But yeah, that'll be it for me for today. And I'm going to be posting videos every week. Promise you. I promise. Promise. I promise you. But yeah, that's my video. And as always, stay random.